بنشوف بفرنسا شجيرة مشروب المبيض كرمال القلب. كل واحد عامل عملية اوبن هارت عم يشرب. شكرا. Maybe they used to put wax bee.
Wax, yes.
Yes,
wax,
from the honey. Bee wax.
The first layer oil, so no air should come.
Yeah, to protect it from oxidation.
Yes.
Can you make a small round ونيجي سمين؟
هلا بنفرجيهم هلا.
نعم خلص هون نرجع.
بنفرجيهم هلا عن هيدي.
May I ask of your help, sir? You see slow, please, before that.
Tak, to jesteśmy w Zachle, stolicy Doliny Bekaa.
Are there caves on inside?
No, not really caves, only because of formation of rocks.
There used to be a lot of caves, you know,
Yes,
around
yes.
there. But you didn't just say what to expect.
It's not very crowded now, but afternoon, evening.
Indeed.
Very good.
شكرا جزيلا.
Baalbek. To, co było w Rzymie, co widzieliśmy w Rzymie, to nic w porównaniu z tym.
It's Baalbek, this the Phoenician name, Baal the god and Bek the city. This means the city of Baal. At the Greek time, between 330 to 64 BC, name of Baalbek Heliopolis, the city of the sun. Because more than 300 days and years you have the sun. Have so much spring for the waters. And the place more high in Bekaa, 1,170 meters altitude. And Baalbek in the middle of the big plain from the Red Sea to naturally on Turkey, north of Syria. For this is the Roman chose Baalbek for build the triad. The triad, Jupiter, Bacchus and Venus. Jupiter, god of sun, Bacchus, god of wine, Venus, god of the beauty. And he started the Roman build the temple between 27 BC and 14 AD. We don't know exactly which years, but the time of the Emperor Augustus. And the Roman stayed 3 centuries to build the temple, and every day more than 20,000 slaves work on site. The columns of granite is come from Egypt, Aswan. Why 12 columns of granite? Because you have 12 gods Roman. The steps is not original one. The original 50 meters large. The Arabic take off the steps for make the temple fortress. For this the Germans come here between 1901 1905. Was the Kaiser William II, Guillaume II. They built the steps and make the contract with the Turk. This means the Germans make excavation. What you find take with him to Germany. But maybe like the pyramid, put it the stone, soil, afterwards horses and the slaves. And maybe it was the pulley system. Have the pulley, the chains, was big pulley, the stone or the column here. The slaves make around the pulley, the stone is going up to it.
Okay.
Like the balanco on the stone. And how is bring the columns granite from Egypt to Baalbek and both to Byblos and Tripoli. From Byblos to Baalbek, make the 2 parallel walls, like the trunks of trees, and roll it the columns. But difficult between Byblos and Baalbek have the big mountains.
Yes, I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's make Byblos, Tripoli, north of Lebanon, Homs on Syria, Baalbek. You don't have the mountains.
This place, I understand, is called the mother, or the child of the stone, the mother of the stone.
The biggest stone.
Ever
This
cut.
is 700 meters from here when you back to Beirut. The first station left side. The Arabic make the temple fortress.
Ten plac jest heksagonalny.
No, I don't have the roof here. Before has roof only between the chapels and has the granite columns. His cover was the cedar wood. He's not put it the wood like this, the column of the wood. He's put it the granite column.
Cegłóweczki. Z takich cegłóweczek zbudowano tę świątynię. Szok.
Do you mind?
Sure.
To są Jupiter. Jowisz.
Okay. Ready? Let's finish the film.
I bought a new film from the Strong Man and by the gate there.
You came before here?
Not the Baalbek, no. But in Liban, yes. And I come back because I like it.
You are welcome. I hope you enjoyed it.
Indeed. I bring my wife here in October, so take it back to Baalbek. I want my wife to see everything.
Yeah, just stay here for take picture. And the Roman built artificial hill for build Jupiter for make it more high the other temple because God of God, Jupiter.
Ah, yes.
And this is the sacrifice place, and this is the Byzantine church. Have 84
yes.
columns of granite around the altar court, and longer 117 meters, large 110. And you have two columns in the middle, one symbol of good, one symbol of bad. And you have many chapels, half circular and rectangular. Rectangular for God, half circular for goddess. Why? Because Jupiter in back is rectangular, this is God, and Venus outside circular, this is goddess. And before, between the columns and the chapels is covered with the cedar wood. Just only between the columns and the chapels. And before the war, he's made the festival international in Baalbek. The Lebanese festival and the steps of Jupiter was 4,500 seat. It's come here more John Bays and Ella Fitzgerald. But the European festival and the Temple of Bacchus was 2,500 seat. It's come here Marco Fontaine, Fonkarayan, Bijar, Bolshoi. Every year,
All the names.
July, August. But the first festival in Baalbek, 1950, but maximum for the Roman. Just one piece. Have still one column in the middle, the one piece. This means all the other column is restored.
Takie kamienie tutaj leżą. To musiało być piękne. Szok. Tam jest świątynia Jupitera, to zachowane kolumny. No.
And we have many niche in the chapel.
Yeah. Here is also something written.
They use
Oh, yeah, different.
iron.
Oh, okay.
And now the iron is rusting and it's oxidizing.
Beirutu. That's Beirutu. Construction, the temple is finished, but the sculptures is not yet finished. You see, because this is mean the sculptures in the place after the construction, not before. If it's make the sculptures before the construction, is not used. Put it this one is not finished. Even the crown is carved up.
W tym basenie myto zwierzęta przed
And look here,
poświęceniem ich na ołtarzu.
he's broken the face of the statue because this is the pagan god.
Yes.
And
Yes.
beside Bacchus you have 4 or 5 statues without head. The Byzantine has got the head because this is the pagan god. And this is the Arabic construction all the time, the roof all for the arrow and the Arabic arch. Even it's not nice construction, the wall, because only use it for fortress. The Arabic make the temple fortress. The Byzantines built the church up the temple Roman.
Yes.
The Arabic is make the temple fortress and build the mosque.
So it was higher and higher all the
that's
time, and excavation must go deeper to find something older.
And this is the Roman make the artificial hill for build Jupiter for make
To
more
jest
idea the
fenickie,
temple
najstarsze.
because God of
1600 lat przed naszą erą.
Lifts up the
So, więc jeszcze dużo starsze niż te rzymskie świątynie. Tu był dom.
the shell. Yeah. This is
Więc jesteśmy w świątyni Jupitera. To wszystko to jest świątynia Jupitera. 300 metrów długości miała. Jesteśmy w takim przedsionku właściwie.
very well the face. Maybe it's not Venus.
To są po prostu takie kaplice. Tam jest główna świątynia, na lewo świątynia Bachusa. Najlepiej zachowana. Tam to, co w tej chwili na wprost widać.
American people think that one guy in London take the pistol and say the other one give me your money. Column from the base to the ceiling 22 meters.
And it is one piece of stone.
No, 3.
3 pieces. Ah.
And before has 54 columns around the temple of Jupiter. The first earthquake in 551, he stayed 9. The last earthquake 1759, he stayed 6 columns.
Friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your ear.
And the temple Jupiter is covered with the cedar wood and glass. Entrance of Jupiter, and you see the concave cross, like the Nazis cross. This is the Greek style, we say swastika or immortality.
Yeah, the Greek used it.
Yeah,
Called the Greek
the Greek
border,
used it.
actually, yeah.
Venus, she's half Lebanese, half English.
Ah,
His father is Lebanese and his mother from Baalbek.
so this is one piece.
Just one piece. But the other side, you have one piece double in this one, 800 ton, 18 meter longer.
My God.
We can see it after.
But how they transported this? Nobody knows.
No, maybe it's put at the trunks of trees.
Yes,
And
maybe,
bullets.
maybe. But we have mountains here. Across, along Bekaa Valley somehow.
Trees.
Many one is under the stone and push it.
To jest z jednym kawałku.
Taking our Viking ships between the rivers in Russia to come down to the Black Sea. Norwegian
My
Vikings
God.
were the royal guard
400
of
ton.
Constantinople. Almost
3,100 meters, the black corner.
مبين الطريق هون، ما مبين الطريق الا
بلا لحظة بقول لك على الشمس. هيك هون شيء مبين.
Las Cedras behind.
هيك شفتوا هونيك.
Las
هيك بيرجع
Cedras
بيعمل هيك.
behind.
شايفوا؟ بيرجع على
We can see the road up there.
Yeah.
Yes.
can see the roads.
قديش من المفرق تقريبا بده يروح ليطلع على الاحمر على الشمال عن طريق رئيسيه، طريق حمص رئيسيه؟
ايه بس اذا بدك تروح من هون يا هو لك ترجع من هون.
ايه برجع من هون.
اول بعلبك.
ايه عندي
تطلع من
حاجز.
هون ايه ببين ما في غيره. اول رومبو مش في على بعد كيلومتر في رومبو، لا بتكمل على ايدك اليمين في مطعم ضخم على الشمال مبين.
From this side, a nice zoom of this.
I hope this is part of the old cedars.
Oh yes, really. This temple is really very well preserved until now.
Watch out! The surf might fall on us! Oh my God! Yes, it might fall. Look!
It's falling now.
The number. Now this is the stone. That's the entrance of the Byzantine church. Because the second, because the Byzantines built 4 churches inside. One is the hexagonal court,
شايفينكم مول الكولوني ما في حديد ها؟
one is the temple, and one in Venus outside.
Incredible.
The temple of Venus.
A tutaj mamy właśnie to, co się zwaliło z innych kolumn, z tego szczytu. Taka paszcza, tędy woda wyciekała. No to nie mogłem tego dobrze zoomować, to samo leży teraz. Świetnie.
This is the Arabic construction for making the temple portrait.
Yeah. Like bending the styles.
And look, the eagle, the symbol of the Roman Empire.
Oh yeah.
See the snake and the mouth of the eagle, escalab, the symbol of medicine. Even now the medicine is put at the snake, the symbol.
Yes.
And Eros, god of love.
I'm in the medical corps and he uses it on the insignia.
And the temple is covered with the cedar wood and glass, like Jupiter, but it's built here in the middle of the 2nd century. This means have 150 years between Jupiter and Bacchus. And the ground is covered with the mosaic before, and for make this bacchanal show, because before the emperor sit up was the harem, and under the steps of the cave of the wine, because Bacchus god of wine.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind being part of the bacchanal.
Symbol of this. The rope, eternal friendship. Double chains, the symbol of the slavery. The grapes, the symbol of the wine. Eggs and the arrow, alpha, omega, beginning of the life and death.
Yeah. Jesteśmy wewnątrz tej świątyni Bachusa. Tutaj odbywały się takie orgietki. Orgietki po prostu zwykłe ochlajstwo, picie i dupcenie. Cesarz ze swoim haremem urzędował, bawił się, pił i kopulował.
Just the wine.
Because the cave of the wine under the steps.
So, Vikings are again here. Dowiedziałem się, że tutaj orgii nie było, bo to jest świątynia. Dupcyli się w pałacu.
Hail Bacchus! God of wine, biases!
الصدى شو بيعطي؟
ايه
عشان
فظيع.
هيك الاوركسترا بيعملوها بباقص الاجنبي عم بيعملوها.
اسمه ايه ولا صوت. This is why the performance, the orchestra performance is in here. You can see, you can hear
The echo,
yes,
the echo.
acoustic.
Myślę, że to ma co najmniej 2000 lat.
But there are two pieces,
Very nice.
Yeah.
two pieces fall down before it's up in the floor.
You can see Bacchus with his grapes there. Red beets.
There. It's just red feet there.
Jest tak wysoko, że musiałem zoomować na maksa, to mi się trochę trzęsie. Niesamowite, dobrze zachowane. To chyba najlepiej na świecie zachowane. To na pewno najlepiej na świecie zachowane fragmenty.
Got the floor. Mark Antony and Cleopatra.
Still together, are they?
That's why we say Cleopatra of the snake, because she killed herself in the snake.
It is, the viper.
The cobra, the symbol of the top of Egypt, the river of the Nile.
Yeah, she had it cobra
Yeah.
on the
And
dial.
you see the small statue, this is the sponsor. You know what means sponsor? The people give the money.
Ja,
Say
sposób.
sponsor.
Yeah, that's figures. The small people always pays the bill.
Is me.
You can always turn a picture.
And again here.
What the hell? I won't be back for another 2 months.
To jest to miejsce, gdzie się później bzykali, jak już sobie popili w tamtej świątyni. Po drugiej stronie ulicy po prostu. That's okay. Now I know.
This is the last stage. We start with the animals, with the priests,
Yes.
pray, dance.
Mamy las cedrowy. To jest już nasz koniec dnia. Także po Baalbek dotarliśmy tutaj, jechaliśmy, tam jest szosa. Tymi górami, przez te góry trzeba było przejechać górą po prostu. Szosa jest akurat dokładnie w górze obrazu nad tym lasem cedrowym.